Question 11. Explain how meanders are formed. 4 marks. Okay, let's go through this. So, meanders. A meander is simply a bend in the river. And so we are going to have to explain in a step-by-step formation how they are formed. We're in the middle course of the river, and this means that our river has gained more water as it's travelled downstream and more tributaries have been added to the river, and therefore it has gained more energy. So we have more energy. And this means that your river is able to erode not only vertically, that it does erode in the upper course, but it also erodes horizontally as well. And this can start to form bends that we see, or we call meanders. So we have, let's just put vertical and horizontal erosion. So if we then start to draw it out, so this starts to be our meander bend. So we have the outside here and inside. So what happens, the key thing about a meander is that you have different speeds of flows of the water going around. This changes the amount of erosion that can occur. So on the outside of the bends, this line that I'm drawing here, this is our fastest flow. As the river goes around the outside, it has a fast flow, and this means that we have more erosion. So the erosion might be hydraulic action or abrasion, and this is cutting the river away, and this can actually start to form what we call a river cliff. And on the inside, it's much slower. Let's start writing this down. So in the meander, in the middle course, there is now vertical and horizontal erosion. And then on the outside bend, there is a fast flow which leads to erosion, and this creates what we'd call a river cliff. Creates a river cliff. So if we were to draw, so if this is the outside A and B, if we were to draw a cross section of it, it would be deeper down here, and this is your river cliff that is formed. And then however on the inside, so this dotted line I'm drawing down here, there is a slower flow, and this means the river has less energy and leads to deposition, and it creates a slip of slope, and it's very shallow. So in order to get our 4 marks here, we've written quite a lot to gain some marks. So we've got on the outside bend, we've got a fast flow, and this leads to more erosion, creating a river cliff. On the inside, we've got a slower flow, which leads to deposition and a slip of slope. You could also mention about the cross section. It is deeper on the outside with more erosion and shallower on the inside, and this can lead to an asymmetrical cross section.